The daughters who dared to ask. Have you ever wondered what happens when 5 ordinary women walk into a place dominated by tradition and question a law that has existed for generations? What if I told you that their boldness made God Himself respond, and history was rewritten? This isn't a modern revolution. This is the story of 5 sisters: Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah, the daughters of a man named Zelophehad. Zelophehad was a man from the tribe of Manasseh. He died in the wilderness, one of the many who left Egypt but didn't enter the promised land. But there was a problem. He had no sons, and according to tradition, only sons could inherit land. So what happens to a man's legacy when he leaves behind only daughters? Does it vanish? Is his name erased? Are his daughters left with nothing simply because they were not born male? Most women would stay silent, but not these 5. In front of Moses, Eleazar the priest, the tribal leaders, and the entire congregation, these 5 women stood up and spoke. They didn't whisper. They didn't plead. They said, "Why should our father's name disappear from his clan just because he had no sons? Give us property among our father's relatives." Numbers 27:4. Wait. Did they just ask for something no woman had ever been given? Yes. They asked for a piece of the promised land. They asked for a voice where they were expected to be silent. Moses didn't ignore them. He took their case directly to God. And what God said changed everything. The daughters of Zelophehad are right. You must certainly give them property as an inheritance among their father's relatives, and give their father's inheritance to them. Numbers 27:7. God didn't just approve their request, He changed the law permanently. From that day forward, if a man had no sons, his daughters could inherit. 5 women changed a nation's legal structure with one question. These daughters didn't just claim land, they claimed legacy. They proved that courage, faith, and wisdom are not gendered. And they showed us something powerful. When you speak with purpose, heaven listens. When you step forward with truth, laws can be rewritten. When you dare to ask, you just might receive more than you imagined. So what's the bold question you've been too afraid to ask? What tradition needs your courage to change? Like Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah, maybe your voice isn't just for you. Maybe your voice is the key to someone else's breakthrough. This was the story of the daughters of Zelophehad, forgotten by many, but remembered by God.